Okay, let's try and finish this laughter because I've been laughing since I saw this. In fact, I saw it yesterday, and then I thought to myself, okay, I get it, I get it. So on the 1st of May 2026, some group of Nigerian men decided to go storm the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria to make some demands, and the demands, of course, propaganda. South Africans are killing Nigerians in South Africa. Please tell us how many Nigerians that have been killed in South Africa, where you get your source from, and what this source is, and please give us the statistics, because we cannot be making such robust accusations of the people of South Africa, making them look like they are barbarians on the international community. So that's the first thing that I would have wanted to know if I was a South African High Commissioner. But I love the way she handled it. This lady, I don't know what her name is. I'm going to check it out and I'm going to put it in on the screen who this lady is, because she handled it like the South African that she is, like the girl she knows she is. Because number one, you cannot be storming, because our High Commissioner, it's like, you see, an embassy. An embassy is a country. That's a sovereign state. You don't just barge into a sovereign state and then make demands. You don't do that. But clearly, once again, it boils down to education in Nigeria, this small. Because the people would have understood that, okay, we want to protest, but to go inside our country in Nigeria, that's total disrespect. Anyways, they are in South Africa anyway, disrespecting our laws. They come here as visitors, tourists, or whatever, but they never leave. And yet we have laws. And then I have said this before, Nigerians are allergic to law and order. They don't want to hear anything that is going to slow down their so-called progress. If it was according to Nigerians, there will not be a rule of law anywhere. There will never be. That is why when you look at Nigeria, it is quite evident that law and order, if it was put in place in Nigeria, the government itself does not encourage rule of law in Nigeria. So that is why they stormed our High Commissioner and made demands. You don't do that. There's this thing called appointment. Okay, you might come as a surprise to protest, but you do it outside with placards. Trust me, they'll be peeping through their windows and they'll be able to read what those placards are. And best of all, we have intelligence, Secret Service. Our Secret Service men and women would have went out just being ghosts amongst you, and then they read what the problem is. Probably even take a glimpse of your memorandum. There was no memorandum. It was just speaking with words, as if they are gossiping on some high school ground corner. And they try to drag our High Commissioner to answer to gossip. Where is the stats that Nigerians are dying in South Africa because South Africans are taking back their country from illegality of Nigerians? And when I say illegality, it is across the board. Why do you guys feel a sense of entitlement? Oh, no, let's leave this. This question, you'll never answer it anyway. So here is what I think our High Commissioner going forward should do. For as long as South Africans are saying we want our country back, the South African High Commissioner in Nigeria should withhold any visa application to South Africa, because you have to protect them. It is dangerous for a Nigerian to come to South Africa. This is according to them, by the way. They are saying Nigerians in South Africa are in danger. So to be responsible country, our High Commissioner should also stop approving visas of any kind to Nigerians because they are targeted. They are in danger. They are getting killed in South Africa. Because if the High Commissioner issues out visas to Nigerians, we will ask the High Commissioner, ma'am, how did you give them a visa when they are coming to a hostile environment? Secondly, if I was the High Commissioner, I will go to Tinubu's office and try and make an appointment, either with the Deputy President or with Tinubu himself, and say to Tinubu, listen, things are getting a little dangerous for your people in South Africa. It is high time, Your Excellency, to recall your people back to Nigeria because it is not safe for Nigerians to be in South Africa. It's a fair call. You made an accusation. Now, can we resolve it by not giving visas? Those that are in South Africa already, that were given access into South Africa, those visas must be revoked and they will be illegally in South Africa anyways, and they deport themselves back to Nigeria because it's dangerous. And I'm telling you right now, South Africans are not going to relent. South Africans are not going to stop what they are demanding for. They're not going to. So for as long as South Africans are stubborn about reclaiming South Africa, then it is dangerous for Nigerians to be in South Africa, according to what they brought to the High Commissioner in Nigeria, disrespecting our sovereignty, mind you. That's a declaration of war. But hey, we are not interested or have an appetite to go to war with anybody. But the message is loud and clear. You are asking Nigerians to be sent back home. And by the way, it's a call that we are making already, that Nigerians need to go back home. Go back home. South Africa is not a safe country for you to be here. It's xenophobic. It is unaliving you guys. It is taking away your things. It's burning things. I don't know where all this is happening, which South Africa all that is happening. But I feel like the High Commissioner should have asked for stats, news clips, something. I'm not talking about Sky News, who is a liar. Sky News, your journalist in South Africa, is a complete liar, hunting down foreign nationals, and one of them was tased. The propaganda that you guys are spreading there at Sky News, you are discredited in South Africa. No South African takes Sky News seriously anymore because of your correspondent who lied through her teeth. South Africans are reclaiming their country. South Africans are saying illegal foreigners. Because when you are illegal in South Africa or anywhere in the world, you are posing a national security threat. Why should our national security should be jeopardized? For what reason? What do you want to gain out of it? Sky News. So we will continue. We are not going to relent in fighting for our country, whether Sky News likes it or not. I think Sky News should be going to Switzerland and asking them about the xenophobic referendum that they are trying to call. Here in South Africa, we've had enough. We've kept quiet enough. We've shown Ubuntu enough. Now it's time to reclaim what belongs to us, because there are taxpayers that pay for the vulnerable and the poor of this country to benefit from the taxes that we collect. So if you guys are going to be propagating on what we want, well, then go ahead. Please go ahead. We've been accused of all sorts of things. At this point, no South African gives a rat's tail. And that also goes for Nigerians. You guys can boycott away everything if you want that comes from South Africa. I mean, everything. It does not touch us one bit. But you know it's going to touch you guys, your economy. If you pack up MTN and all these other stuff that belong to South Africa, your people are the ones that are going to be retrenched. I think you don't know what that word means. It means they are going to be let go because you guys are no longer paying or buying. South African products will pack up and leave and go to another African country that is much smarter than you. It's not us who are going to feel some kind of pinch. It's not us. It's you. So go ahead. Please go ahead. Go ahead. And I'm telling you, a member of your family that works for these establishments, they're not going to be happy with you. So to close this video, the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria, stop issuing out visas. It's dangerous for the people that are applying for visas to South Africa because they are Nigerians, because they'll be hunted down. They'll be unalived. And I would also await the sources because I would like to read these sources. I don't support violence, not at all. I support the changes we want in this country. Yeah, that's what I support. But please provide us with the sources that we are unaliving Nigerians. I even saw Ghanaians making the very same claim. You know, it's funny how South Africa gets accused of unaliving people. First, it was a group of white people that say we are unaliving them en masse. Suddenly, Nigerians, we are also unaliving them en masse. Then Ghanaians also cried about the same thing, that we are targeting them and unaliving them en masse. The ones that I haven't heard anything about us unaliving them are Zimbabweans and Mozambicans. You're telling us that we have all that time and all that. What ammunition are we even using? Please, international community bodies, come to South Africa once again like you did with the YG side. Please provide us with the sources that indeed we are unaliving Nigerians, Ghanaians, and everybody. I even saw an Ethiopian that lives in the United States telling us that we are specifically unaliving a specific tribe from Ethiopia. Who are they? I never even heard of that tribe in my life before. An Ethiopian is an Ethiopian is an Ethiopian, just like a Nigerian is a Nigerian is a Nigerian. But here we are allegedly unaliving Ethiopians. Keep propagating. But you know what? The world is not stupid. The world is not stupid. You guys can try your level best because of jealousy. Try your level best to try and discredit South Africa. That's what you are doing. You are jealous of South Africa. You are jealous of our successes. You are jealous of our potential. You are jealous of the attention that South Africa gets. You are jealous that South Africa is a global leader. Yeah, we are a global leader because we are co-founders of BRICS. BRICS, by the way, that is shaking the world right now. Look at the United States of America. I see you guys are begging the world to sanction South Africa. You know, that is not going to be an easy task for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons. South Africa will continue to rise. South Africa will continue to stand tall while you guys be eaten by jealousy. Our jealousy is going to finish you guys. All of you. There is no country on this earth would listen to pirates. There is no country in this world that is kicking out Nigerians would actually take an advice from a Nigerian. Not one. They are kicking you guys out, but you are so delusional and in denial that you think when you put up a camera and say, America, sanction South Africa, America, bomb South Africa, America, the president of the United States, has an agenda. His agenda is to protect the white race. So since he's protecting the white race, we have white people in South Africa. So when Donald Trump sends a bomb to South Africa, he's defeating the purpose of protecting white people. Oh, you see how stupid you are? That's how dumb you are. And on top of that, 600 or a little over 600 businesses from the United States, South Africa, it's its home. So that means the United States makes billions of dollars from South Africa. And they are not willing to lose that over criminals, scammers, kidnappers, unalivers, dumb people from shithole countries that are trying their level best to stop us from reclaiming our country. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Just sleep with the peace of knowing that South Africa is going nowhere. But you know what South Africans will continue to do? To kick every illegal foreigner out of this country. Every one of them. We will reset, and when you come here, you have to and you will adhere to every requirement that we demand from you to enter South Africa. And when the time has expired, fuck off. That is what South Africans are busy with. So go ahead, send and spread propaganda. Everybody is shaking their heads. They're like, this is crazy. You may convince some gullible people, but you are not going to try and convince the technicality of what makes some nations, including Nigeria, have some money because of South Africa. Without South Africa, this entire continent will collapse. Oh, I said it. Without South Africa, this entire continent will collapse. And that eats you so much and you hate it because you know the truth. So please, I will be waiting for the sources. Create videos if you have to. And let us know, where did you get the information that Nigerians in South Africa are getting unalived? How many a day? Please let us know. Please let us know. Same goes with you Ghanaians. And I know I'm not speaking to Ghanaians that are the good and intelligent Ghanaians. I'm talking about the dumb, stupid, gullible ones. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. Where are we unaliving and targeting what you call these Ghanaians? I saw even an entire panel on some national television station in Ghana. It was like preaching to the choir. Listen, a debate, you must have people that oppose and you must have people that are for. Everybody's agreeing with each other. Then you have to ask yourself a question. Oh, okay, now I understand why the education system of these countries don't even feature in the top 10. Look at the adults. Look at the conversations that they are having. Nobody is playing at least the devil's advocate. Anyways, enjoy yourselves, but niya hamba. Niya tanda ntandi, niya hamba. You can mobilize everybody that you want to. South Africans, we are no cowards. If you actually want to sanction us, do it. Oh, please do it. Do it. I dare you. And then this whole thing that Africa is turning its back on Africans, it's not the first time. It's not the first time. Remember, we were isolated at one point? We didn't know that actually there were other people outside of South Africa. And guess what we did? We throve. We lived lives. Here we are. Here we are. So go ahead. Turn your back, turn your front, bend us over, do whatever. We are not changing our minds. We are not changing our minds. And if you think you holding us at ransom about we helped you during the days of apartheid, tell us how much we owe you and provide us a bank account details and we'll pay it back. Trust me, as poor as we are, we'll put it together. We will put it. Tell us how much we owe you. Because from where I am seated, we've done more than helping you guys. Using our stuff for free. Y'all even murdered our people. But are we talking about that? That's how much of a loss we've had since you guys been here. Illegally so. How much more do you want from us? What do you want from us? When you came here, you lied. You lied. And we must accept that. And the people that are defending this illegality, something fundamentally wrong with your morals. Something fundamentally wrong with your morals. You take your big platform and you spread propaganda. African Diaspora Channel. Disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed. You guys spread lies about South Africa, and yet you've been here. You've been here, Phil. But no, you decided, because I don't know what got you excited. You decided to spread propaganda. The least you could have done is at least provide us with the sources. Provide us with sources. Where you got that we are unaliving fellow Africans. And at what point must South Africans accept illegality? The families that we are burying every single weekend, young children, laced with drugs. And you are asking us dumb questions on your platform because you want to spread propaganda. You want to destroy South Africa. Why, Phil? Why do you want to destroy South Africa? What are you going to gain out of destroying South Africa? I am so disappointed in you. I am so disappointed. And I don't think any South African should watch this channel anymore. African Diaspora Channel. You lie with a straight face. And on top of that, you think we give a shit about Donald Trump? Is that what you think? Do you think we care what Donald Trump does? Donald Trump can sanction us to oblivion if he wants to. But I'll tell you something, Phil. We've got friends elsewhere. We have friends elsewhere. And those friends of ours, they're by our side. So if you think Donald Trump is still a superpower, clearly you need a reality check. You are in denial. But the question I want to know, what are you going to gain from propagating against South Africa? South Africans in particular, Black South Africans. And I know what your stance are about us and white people. I'm going to repeat this. White South Africans are South Africans. You don't know where we come from and what we agreed on. If you are an evil man, that's on you. We decided to take the act of God of forgiveness and then unite. Yes, they might have their own little issues. But y'all disturbed us when we were busy trying to fix our country. The things that you throw on our faces, how are we supposed to fix them when you are all over us like bad rash? I'm talking about your so-called African brothers that are here illegally killing South Africa and the future of this country. And then you have the audacity to set up a camera and propagate. Shame on you, Phil. Shame on you. Anyways, I will leave this video here, and I know I said it before, and now this time I'm serious. But to Nigerian, whatever, whoever you are, you're not going to get what you want. South Africans are very stern on what we want. We want our country back. People that are legally in South Africa, once again, you are welcome. From wherever you come from, you are welcome. But if you are a Nigerian and you are legally in South Africa, why are you quiet about you people getting targeted and being unalived? What are you gaining from your silence? But I'm saying the smart thing to do for South Africa right now is to stop any visa applications or approving any visa applications from Nigerians, probably even Ghana, that want to come to South Africa, because it is dangerous for you, remember? That's the message you are spreading out there to the world. So we are not going to be responsible for your unaliving in South Africa. So enter at your own risk, I suppose. Goodbye.